Welcome to Networking Working, the podcast where real business stories meet meaningful connections. Brought to you by Business Matching UK, the UK's first business matching membership service with a business opportunity guarantee. Whether you're building something new, scaling something established, or just exploring smarter ways to move your business forward, you are in the right place.
Welcome back to Networking Working, the BMUK podcast. In this episode, we're joined by John Galloway from Speed of Sight, a charity which breaks down barriers for people with disabilities by providing inclusive, life-changing driving experiences that build confidence, independence, and self-belief. Welcome to Networking Working, John.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for having me here today. Absolutely looking forward to it.
Let's start with, what does your business do and who do you help?
We provide exceptional experiences. I believe everybody, whoever you are in the world, regardless of your background, should have the opportunity to have experiences that will live with you forever. We do exactly that for people with disabilities. People who have been told they'll never ever be able to drive because maybe they have a sensory impairment, blind, maybe they're high up the autism ladder, Down syndrome, or stroke, like my dad had later on in life. And there's many, many other scenarios and different disabilities that you could have, which means you would never be able to drive a car. So Speed of Sight delivers incredible driving experiences in real racing cars on real racing circuits for people with those disabilities. So that's what we do. Every single track day that we do leaves an amazing mark on my heart in terms of the reactions that we get. And I'll give you a couple of specifics. Yes, we provide a driving experience for some people who will never be able to drive a car legally. And you might think on face value, so what? It's a driving experience. They're going to get in the car, they're going to have a drive, and yeah, it's done. So what? Big deal. Well, let me tell you the story about a young man called Harvey. Harvey first came to our driving experiences when he was age 10. Now, Harvey, his scenario is he has a physical disability where he doesn't have any legs, or he doesn't appear to have legs. And he was a young boy at 10 years of age that loves cars, loves Formula One, and loves all things motorsports. But because of his disability at age 10, he didn't comprehend for one moment when he grows up that he would ever be able to drive a car. So he comes to his first track day 10 years ago, and he had his first Speed of Sight driving experience in our specially adapted cars, where Harvey is in the driving seat, so he's doing all the driving, and of course, he has a physical disability, so he can't use his feet. In our cars, we have hand controls, so you can make the car go faster and slower and stop. He had an incredible experience, which was so good that he went to school the following day, shouting from the mountaintops how amazing that driving experience was. He was able to show everybody his certificate that, yes, yesterday I was a racing driver. Guess what? He went away and came back again and again and again. In the last 10 years, Harvey has not missed one single driving season with Speed of Sight. He and his family have travelled the whole of England, because we operate around England, Scotland, Wales, every part, the south of England, and even the Isle of Man. He's done his driving experience. And I'm proud to say that literally last summer, he is that 1% because of his physical disability and because we operate specially adapted cars, along with one of our driving instructors who gave him his driving lessons last summer. Harvey passed his driving test. And that was truly epic for us. We all had tears of joy. But guess what? He still comes to do his driving experiences on racing circuits in racing cars with us because you can't do that on a normal road. So win-win.
Yeah.
That is one of many examples I could give you. Promise you. I'm very, 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 very lucky to have people like our volunteers who are incredible people. They travel everywhere with us to make the same thing happen for other Harveys in the world, boys and girls, men and women.
This episode of Networking Working is brought to you by Business Matching UK, the UK's first business matching membership service with a business opportunity guarantee. If you're tired of turning up to networking events that lead nowhere, BMUK guarantees to offer something different. Structured, supported, and strategically driven business development, designed to connect the right people in the right way at the right time. With a blend of face-to-face and online meetings, plus 7 unique mechanisms, BMUK guarantees real business opportunities, and that guarantee is the cornerstone of what makes us different. Stop chasing leads and referrals. Start matching with meaningful opportunities. Register your interest today at www.business-matching.co.uk. Business Matching UK. Matching ambition with opportunity.
How did you first get involved with BMUK and what drew you to the community?
We rely on corporate partnerships and business partnerships, large and small. So the best way for us to get our message out there is through the business community. And I've done my first share of networking over the years. And without any doubt, without networking, our charity wouldn't have the amazing supporters that we have today. So Paul, who I'd met a couple of years ago, approached me and said, John, I've got this networking group that I'm running successfully in the Northeast. I've got around about 100 members, and I'm looking to launch this in Manchester and Leeds, and now it's taken over the world, which is good. And would we be interested in being maybe the charity partner for Manchester? So I explored that situation with him and explored his business plan in terms of what he wanted to do and how he was going to go around delivering it. And I thought, this is really, really exciting. And yes, we would love to be the charity of choice for Manchester.
How do you see BMUK supporting your future growth?
BMUK is already helping us with our growth. We do have the scenario where the business community really come together and support what Speed of Sight does. So we enable businesses to make a difference in the communities that we all share. And by partnering with Speed of Sight, we deliver a real social impact for everybody involved, which helps with ESG, environmental social governance, or CSR, corporate social responsibility. And in both of those cases, the S is what we deliver, social impact. We've got an initiative called the Inspire Club, and that Inspire Club is where businesses can get involved in supporting the charity from as little as a £25 a month donation. And we currently have in the region of maybe 140 odd businesses that do that. Our ambition is to grow that to 360 companies participating in that program. And I see BMUK being instrumental in helping us get to that growth.
How does networking within BMUK differ from other networking experience you've had?
Paul's pretty unique. Absolutely. He's the face of BMUK, and he says what he's going to do. He walks the walk, he talks the talk. When he walks in the room, you can definitely hear him. And what I found with Paul, he goes out of his way to personally help each and every business. He actually will knock on doors for each and every one of those members. He is just one of these guys who wants to make a real difference. He's passionate, and without doubt, he cherishes all of the members. And I have conversations with Paul, multiple conversations with him on a weekly basis. So the leader and the role model, what a guy.
Who are you looking to hear from, John?
We're looking to be connected with the overall business community. I said earlier on that we're a charity that delivers drives and experiences for people with a wide array of disabilities. No disability is off the table. If you're a company that want to support a charitable cause, whether it be for spina bifida, maybe it would be for cancer related, maybe it could be blindness related, it could be Down syndrome related, it could be cerebral palsy, remember this. We deal with every single one of those disabilities. So as far as a business is concerned, we tick all of those boxes all at the same time. The construction industry love what we do because they have to deliver ESG, environmental social governance. And our biggest standout partner is from the construction industry, Signa Capital Group. So essentially really grateful to have their support over several years. But we're an automotive charity. So Automotive Connections, we partner with the likes of Auto Trader, Enterprise Mobility, and Toyota, LRG Group. So more and more businesses in the automotive sector would be amazing. Every single business can make a difference. So come and help us drive the difference and be part of our engine of change.
How can people find you and the charity?
Very, very easy. As a charity, we focus very much on the business community. So we're on LinkedIn, Speed of Sight, or myself, John Galloway. Certainly, I would say Facebook, TikTok, and also Instagram. Or just Google us. You'll find us.
If BMUK were a single tool in your desert island survival kit, what would that tool be and why?
I would choose to have maybe the Swiss Army knife because Paul, he literally cuts to the chase. He wants to make a difference. And without any doubt, there's no airs and graces with Paul. He says it as it is. He is passionate about making a difference for us all. And he is making a difference for Speed Aside. We have grown the charity in the time that he has been supporting the charity. So he would be that Swiss Army knife that he just cuts to the chase and gets stuff done.
Speed of Sight is such an inspiration, creating opportunities to experience something many take for granted, while building confidence and breaking down perceptions. It's fantastic to hear how being part of BMUK is helping to amplify that mission, connecting you with people who can support and grow the impact even further. Thank you so much for your time, John.
It's been a pleasure, Elisa. I have to say, thoroughly enjoyed that. All of your podcasts that you create, I'm a big, big fan. So thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If today's episode gave you fresh insight, a practical takeaway, or simply something to think about, hit follow, leave us a rating or review, and share the episode with someone else navigating the same landscape. Networking Working is powered by Business Matching UK, a movement changing the way businesses connect, collaborate, and grow. If you're ready to take a more strategic, supported approach to your business development, one that's built on strategy, not chance, then BMUK is what you didn't know you needed. Visit www.business-matching.co.uk to explore more and register your interest.
The information in this podcast is for general guidance and entertainment purposes only. The Networking Working podcast shares ideas and experiences to inspire and inform, and we believe they can be valuable, but they may only reflect part of your own business journey. We always recommend seeking independent advice and using your own judgment to decide what's right for your business. We encourage you to do your own research before making any decisions. The opinions in this episode are our own and those of our guests, and we do our best to ensure the content is accurate and relevant at the time of recording. If you have any questions or would like to continue the conversation, you can reach us at info@business-matching.co.uk. Thank you for listening.